Good morning, guys. How are we today? Well, do a quick video on last night. Last night was awesome. Just bloody awesome. Got them all dressed up, trick-or-treating. Took them trick-or-treating. Had such a good time. It was so much fun. It was amazing. It was not without difficulty, but I got them out. We went trick-or-treating up and down the street. All the houses were amazing in the street. They all welcomed the kids brilliantly, gave them candy and sweeties, and it was great. Difficulty thing is, Drew, we've been asking Drew for weeks if he wants to go trick-or-treating. But he says no, because he didn't want to dress up. He was scared of all the other costumes and all this kind of stuff. Turns out, on Sunday he says he wants to, and we have to find him a costume. So, try as we might, we ordered a Mario and Luigi costume for Drew and Jamie under the strict thing that it would be here on the Monday. Tuesday 5 o'clock comes, still not bloody here. So we're like, oh crap. So Drew is now sitting in his underwear in the living room saying he doesn't want to go because he's no costume. And if Drew can't go, I can't take the rest of them because my wife was out with my son at football and I was the only one in the house. So I started just making costumes up with him. I got my like a tartan towel thing and like a snood. Where's my snood? My snood's somewhere else. It was like a snood that wrapped around him like the shawl thing. I tried to say William Wallace. Then I tried sheets to make Caesar or something like that. He was having none of that again. And then he said, Daddy, how about I go get dressed and you can think of a better idea. I'm like, okay, that's brilliant. Aye, cheers, Drew. I'll do that. You go get dressed and I'll just think of a better idea. And then it just clicked. He loves Minecraft. He's got all the Minecraft stuff. He's got the Minecraft swords. He's got the Minecraft pickaxes. He's got blue jeans and he's got a green freaking t-shirt. You're going to Steve. So I ran upstairs, got him in clothes. And I think the deal clincher was when he came out and Brooke looked up and went, Drew, you're Steve. And I was like, yes. He looks like Steve. That's brilliant. So I'm delighted with that. Lucky with Jamie, we already had a couple of costumes down for one of your neighbours handed them down. So we had Buzz Lightyear and Woody for Toy Story. So we've got 4 kids all dressed up now. Brooke and Alex were his cats. And there we go. Happy days. So we head out, walked to the bottom of the street, started hitting the houses on the way up. All, as I said, everybody was amazing with them, and then at the end we're coming back to the house. He goes, Daddy, you go in and we'll trick or treat our house too. So they all got in the garden, we shut the gate, they all ran around the corner of the house and hid, and I could hear them sniggering and everything. So I get in the house, like as soon as I shut the door, you come knock the door. So I shut the door, and they're all laughing and giggling as they're walking up to the house. And the bell goes, the dog starts barking. I was like, shh, Brooke, it's kids, stop it. So, but they went, open the door, and they jump out trick or treat, and I pretend to crap myself, gave them all sweeties. It was brilliant. Brung them in, then they had the sweeties, and they thoroughly enjoyed it. It was so good to see them out and about. Drew was a bit weird at times. No weird. Like people were opening the door. He's kind of walking into their houses like, Drew, you can't do that, buddy. I'm sure at one point it was actually standing in a guy's hall taking sweeties out his bowl, which was hilarious. That's Zuma, by the way. That's Jamie's and Drew's therapy dog. We're training up to be a therapy dog for Zuma. He's called Zuma. We also have a pug called Jackson. You may meet him one day as well. But that was it, and it was amazing. I had such a good time doing it. Great. It was such a good night. Such fun seeing them out there and really enjoying themselves. I mean, they never seen another person there. And even when they're just answering the door, they're like running to the door, trick or treat. And at one point, I seen somebody coming. And I went, there's somebody coming to the door. So Drew actually ran to the door and opened the door before they got a chance to even knock on the door. I was like, Drew, you need to wait them to knock on the door. And the boy had 2 bags. One boy had 2 things of sweets. So he's like, there you go on. And Drew's like, what's this one? Is this one for us? I was like, no, Drew, that's still his. We've got our own sweets. It was funny. It was really good. Everybody that came to the door was amazing. every door that we went to, they were amazing. Everyone that answered, it was great. Thank you all. Had a great night. Had a brilliant night. I'd love to hear your trick-or-treating stories if you managed to get them out. What stopped you from getting them out? Because we almost didn't go because of the whole costume saga. I'd love to hear what stopped you, what didn't, what got you out, if they loved it, if they got scared. I want to hear your stories as well, guys. I love to hear them. But yeah, that's me today. The Halloween special, a day late as always. But yeah, thank you, and speak to you maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. Depends when I make another one. Bye.